Now, Justice Inyang of the Federal High Court Abuja on Tuesday has declared that defection of Governor Dave Umahi of Ebonyi State and his deputy Dr. Kelechi Igwe from the People's Democratic Party to the All Progressive Congress was illegal, null and unconstitutional. Here is more on the story.
The court made the order in a judgment on a suit filed by the PDP seeking the removal of Governor Umahi and his deputy Dr. Igwe from office. The court noted that the crux of the matter was the defection of the third and fourth from the PDP to the APC. The court said the averments of the third and fourth defendants did not address the issue of defection rightly and frontally, but rather resulted to general denial to affidavit evidence. While speaking to journalists, counsel to Ebonyi State Governor Chukwu Machuku Ume had this to say.
The issues we raised were carpeted, and that of the plaintiff hyperboled, given this type of judgment. Of course, it goes to no issue. We're certainly going to appeal. I want to also talk to you about the issue of the House. 1091 subparagraph G. It said, and that is the provision of the Constitution, that the House, defection is handled in the House. You table it before the Speaker. So, there is no evidence that this matter of defection of the House members were ever tabled before the House of Assembly.
Counsel to PDP Emmanuel Ukala explained the outcome of the case.
It's a very epochal judgment. It has settled an issue that has been thorny in Nigeria's constitutional law over the years. So many people believe that when a governor defects, that there is no constitutional effect. But this judgment has been able to show that in fact it has the same consequences as a member of the House of Assembly defecting, especially in view of the judgment which was relied on, that is the judgment of the Supreme Court in Wada and Bello, Faleke and INEC, which show that votes belong to political party and not to the candidates.
The Commissioner of Information of Ebonyi State, Orji Uchema Orji, assured that there will be more to the story.
Clear case of an error in law. Like the council has said, we're going to challenge this in the Court of Appeal. But let me mention that a court of coordinate jurisdiction, the State High Court, had made a pronouncement on this matter, saying that the Constitution has no provision for defection, or has not made it an offense for a governor to defect from a party to the other. And I'm surprised that the Federal High Court here did not cite any provision of the Constitution. Instead cited provisions of the Electoral Act that have to do with pre-election and election matters.
The court said that the act of the APC, Umahi and his deputy, is aimed at dismantling the 1999 Constitution. Consequently, the court declared that under the democratic system operated in Nigeria, the plaintiff won the majority of votes during the election and is entitled to enjoy same till end of tenure of office for which the election was made.